What's going on, my trading jits and crits? So, we're gonna do this a little differently because, as you guys can see, 2 hours and 47 minutes of holding this trade. I was being a patient little fucker. I still have my trade seat up. As you guys can see, we banged for 1,600 today, bringing the account up to $51,012. I probably could have still held it for a lot more, but like, I didn't want to be greedy. Also, another thing is that I accidentally put 5 fucking contracts down on this. Accidentally, but it worked. It played in my favor. It worked. The Maven's up about like 25 bucks. I didn't hold the Maven for as long. But anyway, my big thing here. Oh yeah, I forgot I took this trade while I was on the toilet. So let's go to exactly where I took the trade. So I took the trade because if you guys don't know, I live in Arizona. Obviously, market open in Arizona is about, let's go check. Market open in forex fact. I mean, in market open in my time zone starts at about 5 in the morning. As you can see from Baby Pips here, 5 in the morning is New York time open. I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. So the thing that I started to realize is like, okay, like price is pretty volatile during these hours, and you could like during the end of the trade, you'll see that as soon as 9 a.m. came, this trade was all just New York session. So what I realized is that my best time to trade is right in the middle of London session, about to end in 2 hours, and like 2 hours into New York Open. Because one, time has all this time to just manipulate, do whatever the fuck it wants, accumulate, yada yada yada, just do whatever the fuck it wants to. When I get into the markets around 7 a.m., 7:30 ish, that's when markets like, okay, like we gotta start making some moves because the lapse over is gonna end in about an hour and a half, and then it's all just New York session. So when I realized that because yesterday I was watching a bunch of fucking trading videos from Patrick, liquidity, risk management, how to handle losses, yada yada yada. So something that struck me like a fucking like someone just rocked the shit out of me was he said you see a good setup, but the market hasn't been open long enough to take it. And he just absolutely went crazy on it. It was like, dude, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, if you've seen A plus setup right in the market open, what's stopping you from taking it? I literally got into the market. The first thing I saw, I can pull it up on my notes because I actually took really good notes today. Look at this. I took really good fucking notes. I said markets are showing strong bullish reactions, but we were very bearish all week. But with price running for a top side the way it is, we could look for price to inverse a 1 to 5 minute gap and take this up to a major high, or the FG market is producing. I either want to see price manipulate down to that 30-minute gap we saw, or for price to come down and take out a gap. Price did just that. Did just take out a 3 minute gap and respect it. I do need to see this come down a bit. Key levels, price respects the 3 minute gap and starts pushing back up. I want to see if price would give us a gap inside the market. My entry was continuation long, it was just soaring at the moment, and my stop loss should be protected low as price hasn't retested that level. TP is the high inside of a FEG we can look to take out. And the like literally, bro, like you could literally see, bro, like this shit just started fucking booming, and there was a scary point right here. I'm gonna play the clip because honestly, like this candle like bugged the fuck out. Like see my screen stops, and then it just drops like all the way down here. Screen freezes again on Lucid. It might freeze again. And then freezes again. And then waiting for the drop off because it was fucking insane, bro. Yeah, you see how Maven's going down now? Lucid just kept bugging. And then literally, like, it gets all the way down to, like, right here. And I ain't gonna lie, I was getting a little nervous. I pulled up Forex Factory. I was only getting nervous because I was like, is there is there news today? I didn't realize. I was like, pretty sure it was at 7 a.m. and I waited like 30 minutes for a reason. I was like, there's no news today. It's like, what the fuck? I would have known. Yeah, there was only PMI today, and I was like, there's no fucking news today. But bro, when market did this shit, bro, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Cause look, you see my screen froze on on Lucid, and I didn't realize it because I was watching a stream, just trying not to look at the trade. Finally realized it. Refresh. Fucking boom! I was like, holy shit! I was like, yo, my shit just glitched like crazy, and it was just fucking, it was just going, 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 and then that's when I was like, yo, wait, price makes a 1 minute. I was like, okay, if price respects this 1 minute, we're fucking cooked. If price disrespects this 1 minute, like it did right here, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to the fucking moon. This is going to the fucking moon. And you guys can see my TP was very high up here. It was about 1709. And yeah, like I said, you'll see in the bottom right here, price hits 9 a.m. The candles just kind of started. This is what I had to sit through. Yeah, we had one really good push there, and then it just, dude, Maven hit TP, and it just started fucking chop, 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 up, down, chop, 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 up, down, up, down. It got to the point to where I sat in this trade for like an hour watching this whole chop, and I was like, okay, you know what? 10 a.m. comes, I'm either doing two things. I'm closing the trade depending on which way it looks like price is going, or I'm moving my stop loss to like absolute break even. And that's exactly what I did. I moved my stop loss to a beautiful break even. And I was like, okay, price exits out, we're fucking done, whatever. Then I was like, but price closes above this high, we're golden. That's exactly what price does, closes above the high, just keep soaring, move the break even back to another beautiful fucking spot, bro. That didn't even get retested once. And we hit a fucking banger. We hit an absolute banger. Now, I'm sorry that, cause like something I don't like to do is like cause like let's go check my YouTube real quick. Something I do not like to do is upload videos that are just way too fucking long. Like, dude, not only is nobody not gonna fucking watch that, but I might not even go watch that. Cause bro, it's fucking, it's like what? So an hour and 30 loss when an hour and 30 is when I lost my funded. That's the biggest one so far. I think. I think I had one that was like an hour and 40 though. Hour and 10. Hour and 32 minutes is now the longest one I just found. An hour and 17. 23 minutes. An hour and 14. 26. An hour. Yeah, so like my longest one is like an hour and a half, which to this day is probably like one of the worst performing videos I've had. But in all honesty, the reason I'm sitting here like, yeah, I'd just rather do, because I have like, I'm gonna keep this whole clip so like I can come back and watch it and realize like this was a banger of a fucking trade. I didn't waste any time, saw a beautiful execution, took the trade exactly when I could. Another thing, like I said, when I took this with 5 contracts, I really had to go to the fucking bathroom, bro. And as you can see in the bottom, it says 2 contracts. Now, me personally, I just wanted to take 3 contracts today. My main goal was to break even, was to really just break even the account, and get a little profits from up here. My main goal was not to almost hit for $2,000 today. It was nowhere close to being one of my goals. Obviously, banger of a trade. We hit for fucking 1,600, and now the account is up to $51,012, which is fucking gorgeous, by the way, because I've already had 2 trading days on this account. So that means 2 more trading days if we hit the same TP, which now I can really, really like do 3 contracts and be okay with it. Because now the account needs to lose like what? Like, fuck. Like, in order to go back down to like 50K, it needs to lose 2 trades in a row that both equal $500. And as you guys can see, I got pretty ballsy with my stop loss here, by the way. 748. Like, dude, the account would have been fucked if I lost this. It was at 49,075 when I went down $300 for some reason. Why did it start at down $300? I don't know. But yeah, that was pretty ballsy. The account would have been fucking cooked. Cooked. And yeah, now the account is back at a beautiful standpoint. It's at a gorgeous fucking standpoint. It's at a standpoint I'm actually really comfortable with. And honestly, I probably could have held this. It's still going up. Probably could have got my original take profit out of it. Let's actually go check. Yeah, I could have got my original take profit out of it. But in all honesty, I'm okay with what I got. I'm really okay with what I got. And I will fucking take it. So, that being said, locking myself out all day, lockout. So, yeah. Hope you Jits and Crits have a great day. God bless you. Make sure you go read your Bible, go to the gym, get some shit done. I'm saying all that, I'm probably going to go take a nap. Probably going to go lay down for a little bit. And if my girl wants to sleep, I'll let her take a nap. But have a great day. God bless you guys. I will see you all more than likely tomorrow.